Good morning. We are here at my pond and doing a little renovation to get it updated. Beforehand, we had a stone going around it, but during the summertime, this was just overrun with weeds, grass growing up, and it wasn't very pleasant. And the pond was filled up with a bunch of debris, sticks, and leaves because I was silly and putting a pond underneath this tree. But so I emptied it out the best that I could, and what I found out to be the best way to clean this out is using my pressure washer with high pressure, and you point it down there and it gets rid of all the old water and all the leaves. This leaves right here are accumulation of 2 days worth or 1 day's worth of leaves being blown in. But I do have a net on the way that I could lay over the top when it is done to help prevent the leaves from settling down, that I can just routinely just clean out the top of the netting. And so what I'd like to do is go ahead and remove all of these rocks around the edge like I have over here and lay down weed cloth without the kitties involved. But anyway, lay down the weed cloth around here and then relay this rock on the weed cloth and see if that doesn't help, and maybe put some smaller gravel in between the rock to help cover the weed cloth. Maybe even put some little areas of potted plants to grow so it'll look nice and flowers. I haven't decided that part yet, but we'll figure that out. But at any rate, first step is to remove said kitties and lay this down and get the rock back on. I might even consider double layering this, even though this is the heavy duty professional grade weed cloth. I think I'll go ahead and put double layer because of the fact that I'm putting rocks on it. And then I'm going to check out and make sure how this waterfall, it is a waterfall feature that goes down into the pond. I want to see if it's leaking. If not, I might end up, if it is, I might have to redo this and maybe put a pond liner underneath it. Right now, I'm kind of hoping that it catches on each of the rocks is the way that I got it set up, but I'll have to check that out. At any rate, we are going to make this a beautiful pond, and I would like to put some fish in it eventually after I get this all set up and cleaned up. So, all right, I'll catch you up in a little bit. All right, so Cammie and Dill have helped me on this pond renovation project, as you can imagine, and I've added a gardenia pot right here, which I think is lovely, next to the waterfall feature, and my little Buddha head, or little head right there. And then I've got the rock laid down on 2 layers of industrial strength landscape fabric, so that should prevent any weeds from growing through there, which is what I want. If I want a plant in there, it will be in a pot and more controlled. So I think this is looking quite lovely, and I only smashed my finger in between the rocks once, so I'm counting myself lucky there. Anyhow, I will continue on to the next side and see how this is coming along. I'll keep you guys updated. All right, for a recap, I got this portion of it done. I laid down 2 layers of industrial strength weed barrier cloth, laid down the rocks over that, added a couple little cuties, including a gardenia plant, and so that side is done. And then following through on the other side, I went ahead and removed those stones and disturbed a few froggies in the process, which they're down in there somewhere. I'm going to have to relocate them for a little bit while I clean that out. But in the process, I've also had to dig up a few of the stones because they were completely buried, and also dig up some of the roots that were causing some problems. So those are out of the way. So the next step will be to go ahead and continuing laying down the industrial strength weed barrier all the way around and get the stone laid out like that side. And then we can proceed to finish cleaning this out and refilling it and seeing if the fountain works. Alright, I'll catch you up on the next stage. Alright, we're ready for an update on the pond. I have completed getting the stone laid around, all the way around. It's on double layer of industrial strength weed cloth. Really good, nice, thick, with cloth on the back of it. So I got 2 layers of that around. We got the pond filled up, and we have got the waterfall feature going. So happy about this. We had to rearrange the hose a little bit. We had to clean it out because it was backed up. I guess some critters decided to try and make a home inside my hose. At any rate, we got that blown out and we got this fixed. So we have a nice kitty approved pond with a waterfall. So the only thing left we need to do is go get some fishies and maybe some plants in here. At any rate, I'm very, very pleased with how this turned out. Sounds so lovely. Still don't drink it all, honey. Yes, this is very much kitty approved. So I've got a net on order to keep any further debris from falling into it, and also to help protect the fishies. Meanwhile, still allowing our friends to get a drink from here and there. Add a few more plants around it. We added a turtle right up there. I don't know if you can see that. He's kind of falling apart. Got him down in Mexico many years ago. But yes, this project is complete for the most part. I need to go and trim off all the stuff that I pulled down. It's that vine stuff that's been crawling up my trees, not doing a good job, and I need to trim some of this back. But other than that, this little project is considered done. Alright, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.